Yeah, that is carrier volume. Sea fire, let's do it. And let's also begin building 6-pounders. What's the difference between those? Because I have a feeling that the early British anti-tank guns are garbage, but the 6-pounders are good. Defense 3, defense 4, breakthrough 2, defense breakthrough 3, hard attack 12, hard attack 16, soft attack 3, piercing 44, piercing 74. Yep, that's the big difference right there. So we'll actually be able to pierce heavier armor now. Jack Package, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. Being attacked down here again, which is why the fortification building has stopped. These guys are like right at the edge of their supply capabilities, so I think we're good. We can hire another spy. Amazing. So many. I will send you to Prague. See if we can assist the Czechs in rising up. The naval projections are finished. So now we're going to strengthen the national government. And we're going to go to this. We're going to choose the Lion class. We're going to choose another random ship. Helen, sure. And then we're going to go back to the Lion class in order for the time to kick in. Now it's only 29 days. Beautiful. Because it's specific to the Lion. It's not the next battleship, it's the Lion battleship specifically. Oh, you know what? The 4 guys that we have up here... That's really not what I want you doing. That's what I want you doing. Although, there are a lot of submarines out here apparently. But there's also a lot of destroyers out there. Now, am I building all the destroyers I possibly can? Basically. Oh no, we've still got one King George class to go. Riverboat, thank you very much for the bits. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. How much of this mod did you miss? The earlier stream of 3 hours and then the last 2 hours. So about 5 hours. I still can't believe they're sending their submarines right off my coast. I mean, come on. That's just cheeky. Do I have recon off the coast? I do. So we should be spotting them. How good are those Hunt class at actually killing submarines? Sub detection 7, we're going to upgrade to an 11, that's good. Depth charge is 12, depth charge is 28. So the river class is significantly better at killing subs. Has less AA though, which is a bit of a problem. less manpower intensive too. 14 days remaining, and then we can switch all of the hunt class to rivers. And then after that, what do the frigates look like? I mean, there's a big gap until the lock class, which is a 44 vessel. Sub-detection gets better. Depth charges goes from 28 to 52. AA goes from 9 to 16. Okay, so the lock class is flipping amazing. But 3 years until I can do that. I wonder how much the ahead of time would be. Okay, so it looks like the Italians have actually withdrawn from this border in quite significant numbers, probably because Germany's gone, "Help! We're fighting Russia!" Some Canadians were sunk there, that's unfortunate. How are you guys doing for expedience? You still don't have air controller. How about you, Somerville? You're still really close. Well, actually, if the Italians are busy in Russia, I wonder if we're ready for another marine attack. Let's get our organisation back again and give it a go. The gate to Mosul's open. And if we manage to take Rhodes and Crete, I think I'll probably send the Marines to see if I can start liberating Norway. Rather than opening up a front in Greece. Getting Norway back will be a lot easier. Oh, they're actually getting my convoys here. That's not good. Started building escorts again just in time, I think. Speaking of which, Harwood, are you ready? Yes, you got Fleet Protector at last. Awesome. There we go. Now Harwood's very, very capable. Meanwhile, the number of submarines continues to plummet, so we are definitely outscaling them at sea. How about the Battle of Britain? Green Air. They've given up. It's over. We weathered it. Good. Right, let's send some fighters down to Libya. And I wonder if it's time for me to start looking into strap bombers myself. I think it might be. Oh, heavy tanks have met some resistance. Briefly. We stayed calm, drank our tea, and the jolly chaps, the RAF, got the cane out of the cupboard and gave Goering a damn good spanking. Absolutely. Elmo Light, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. How is our economy at this juncture? 25% straining. What's Germany at? Because I've done a really good job of containing it. Can we even see? I think so. Yarp. 24. So we're actually basically the equivalent to Germany. And Soviets are 33. And I think that we're probably... Oh, iron shortage. 0 days left. Haha. Right, let's buy some. I'm running out of suppliers. India. India will do. There we go. And now I definitely feel like we can do some repairs. And in fact, while we're focusing repairs, let's actually focus those repairs. Because getting those industries back in business would be huge. The only thing that's more priority is the forts in Africa. Because then if I can sit on this and hold it, we're in a really good place. Time to free our French comrades. That still would be a bit too hard. There it is, river class. Oh yeah. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do with the rivers is change your symbol to the skull and crossbones. It could make you so much faster. If memory serves, I wasn't upgrading any of these either. No. The ship designs just leave as vanilla. Alright, so river has got... What do we need for the lock? Squid depth charge mortar. Let's get the LM class. And let's also... Is the JKN a frigate? It's a destroyer, isn't it? Yeah. It's actually the most modern destroyer. So how many are we building? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but these are half speed for some reason. There's probably... Let's do this. And make sure that we only build the last one of each of these, and then we start building the new stuff. Good. In fact, because these are all exactly 5, I wonder if the previous version of this mod I was playing with, they were just 5, like the capital ships. I think I actually kind of prefer it like that, because it means to get more ships building at the same time. Although I guess this is less micro-intensive if you just have more shipyards focusing on the same ship. Ultimate goal, or ultimate outcome is the same. Same amount of production.
Go, go, go!
How's Campbell doing in terms of experience? He's definitely gaining some. I think he just hit level 4. What about old Monty? Same thing, really.
All in! Ready to move! Ready, sir!
I forgot you were in charge of the Malaysian units too. I mean, the main reason you're in charge of the Marines and the tanks at the moment is just because we're active in places with very poor attrition. I think I should put the Marines back in charge of you.
Yes, sir.
And you should actually come down to Monty.
Ready, sir.
Once you have arrived in safer waters, which is not yet. Ah, we still have real problems shipping troops around. Cargo, not so much. Troops attract submarines like stuff that really attracts submarines. Emergency powers. This will get us the Chief of Staff, which gets us more daily command power and increases our maximum as well, which is nice. Conservatives and Labour become less influential, however. Sometimes red tape must be cut and extreme decisions must be made, and must be made quickly. We cannot afford to lose this war to ensure democracy survives. We must give emergency powers to the Prime Minister as soon as possible. And that's going to lead to the sun never sets, which is total mobilisation for us. So far, Germany hasn't made huge inroads. I mean, the war hasn't been going on for that long yet, I admit.
Huzzah!
Also, time is still pretty freaking slow. Oh, the Italians have so little here, I could probably try to push them back if I wanted to. Make a straight shot for Benghazi. Well, I don't think I want to do that until Iraq's out.
Orders!
We are on the outskirts of Mosul. Go for Mosul. Go, go, go! Something's out of date. What's out of date? Oh, no, it's the old ships, isn't it? That's fine. Right, that was the Hopkins. Those are 42s. We can't do those yet. What about support companies? Also 42. Recon planes. Also 42. Well, we want to stay ahead of the curve with fighters and stuff if we can. Might be worth investing in Spitfire Mark 9. Do it. We have enough research slots. This is fine. Scout planes I found late in my playing time to be super good. That's why I prioritise them pretty heavily. You will see that the skies around Britain are thoroughly inundated by recon. And also little bits here and there in the mid. Usually where I need my destroyers to find submarines and for my submarines to find convoys. Because the ones over the channel got shot down. That's why, almost. And they're a bit too wimpy to put in the channel. They'll just get shot down again. Although, that being said, there's no Germans in the channel right now. At the moment, I'm quite content to just rebuild my losses. I can also definitely reduce the amount of big guns I'm making and the amount of support equipment I'm making, which means more Spitfires! Recon's also starting to get some ships again, that's good. Didn't lose them completely.
Yes, sir.
And we're on the way into Mosul. This guy could be very dangerous though, he could cut us off completely. And you are on the way into Baghdad. Hopefully we get Mosul first, and hopefully that's enough to capitulate them. I think it will be. Yeah, Baghdad was worth 5, Mosul I think is also a 5. That's it. Game over, man. Game over. This is it, the last of the spies. Let's have you in the Netherlands. Alright. Get the final level of radar. Let's get atomic research, faster research speed in general. Resistance contacts in Paris are almost done. It's taken an awfully long time to set that up. And there we go, Lion class is now available for construction for the low price of 24,000 production. It cost 1,400 for a frigate. Yes! We have no bananas! While our severe rationing program does not extend to fresh fruit, the shadow of war means we are lacking most of our capacity for import. Many former commodities from the tropics are therefore now unattainable luxuries, including such things as lemons and bananas. In keeping the wartime spirit, shopkeepers have taken to hanging signs in their windows, referencing the jolly old show tune. Unfortunately, there is also a shortage of string beans and onions, cabbages and scallions, and all kinds of fruit, but the British spirit keeps up. I just want a banana. Oh my gosh, he turned around? Okay then. I feel less bad about not abusing the AI now. No, they fortified. Stop that. I really want my motorized back. Can I... Actually, you know what? I'm going to deploy these guys, because that just means I can start training new units. And these guys... New unit. You can stay with them. Let's have you assigned to that. And the heavy tank... which is going to be a big red square. We're just going to leave here, training for now. And then we can start training some motorized, where we are hilariously short on trucks. Oops. I want 4. We'll get the trucks eventually. Probably. That's all I can recruit, really. For Pete's sake.
Ready.
Turn red. It did, it's just that symbol doesn't. I see. Yeah, we'll leave it. I'm going to lose my heavy tank here, aren't I? I can feel it happening.
Attention. Guns.
So one of you got completely sunk, and these two got almost sunk. Oh dear. Alright, so how many trucks am I short on? 2,500. Support equipment I'm very short on. Heavy guns, not so much. So support equipment I do still need to be producing. And trucks. I need a lot of trucks. And probably artillery. have one more factory available. AA.
Listen up!
Come on, take Mosul before this guy turns around or cuts me off completely. This is when my supply route comes through. We're out of fuel, that's why we're so slow. But we're in Iraq, how can we be out of fuel? Just steal theirs. That's what America did. Zing. Close the hub. Oh, airlifts. Huh. We could give refuge to the German scientists. We have loads of stability. Let's do that. More research speed? Sounds good to me.
Fall in!
Come on, take Mosul. It's turned around. Oh, we still have supply through here. Doesn't help with the fuel though. There we go. Is that enough? Yes. Yes, it is. Bye bye, Iraq. It was nice knowing you. And thankfully all of these troops are in Iraqi territory, which means they will also go disappear. There they go. Thank you for the free stuff. And also the oil. Mostly the oil. Right, I need to double check my occupation laws now that I'm doing this. So we've currently got cavalry, which are military police, so I think I'm going to go ahead and give you the military police icon to say, hey Mordred, I have checked this. These guys have military police. And you guys are all on local autonomy because you basically maxed out. Iraq is going to need to be martial law for a little while at least. And I also need to double check that garrisons are top priority. They are. Good. Good, 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 good. So Heavy Tank successfully on his own took out the entirety of Iraq. Okay, so you can head back towards Tobruk. You can take the train because you're on a nice train line. Although you're not actually following the train line, so I don't know how this is going to work. But it should be a lot quicker than driving tanks with no fuel. So I'm fairly sure that's actually impossible. Lion Blast has been researched, so we can get rid of the King George. Which does mean I'm now building one obsolete item, but so it goes. Is this for submarines? I think that's for submarines. Let's go ahead of time and get the advanced centimetric radar. Let's just max it out. And Soviets, I know what I can do for you. I can send you a whole lot of Spitfires and Mosquitoes and Typhoons.